Hello everybody, welcome back to another airport update for Riga International Airport, Lietuvos Riga in Riga, Latvia. We have a new airline here today, so that will be fun to see here. We'll be seeing that in just a little bit here. We're starting off over here. This is not the cargo area. The cargo area is not, I can't represent it on the table that I have here. So I just have this ASL Belgium. The actual aircraft was operated by ASL Airlines France. This is the ASL Belgium 737-200. The actual aircraft was also a 737-800. They don't fly the 757s here, but I don't believe there is a model of the 738 yet. But in terms of the airline and livery, this is accurate to what actually flies to Riga. So this one came in from Copenhagen, and this one will be heading back out there. That is their only service right now is to Copenhagen, I believe. And right here we have probably my favorite Air Baltic model, definitely my favorite Air Baltic model, the Fokker 50 here in the old livery. Now these, of course, do not fly anymore for Air Baltic. These were retired back in like 2012 or something. But since there are only 4 Air Baltic models that were ever made, this one I had to get for this airport, so we'll see it here. This one came in from Amsterdam, and it will be heading out later to Dusseldorf. So really nice there, really nice model by JC Wings, and of course Amsterdam, Dusseldorf. Good to see them back here once again. Right here we have the Air Baltic A220 in the Latvia 100 livery. The actual aircraft was in the Estonian flag livery. That is a model that I do plan on getting, the JC Wings Estonia livery, and then that will complete my Air Baltic collection. I'll have every 1/400 plane, every 1/400 scale Air Baltic plane that has ever been made. So looking forward to completing that collection in the hopefully near future. But for now, we do have this aircraft. This one came in from Paris Charles de Gaulle, and it will be heading back out there on the turn. And then right up next here is our new airline. It is Transavia. They are now starting flights to Riga from Amsterdam Schiphol. So this is the first service here on 737-800. I have the Transavia Sun Country hybrid livery. But of course, for the first time, this is being used as an actual Transavia model and not for Sun Country Airlines. So yeah, this one is coming in from Amsterdam Schiphol. I was tracking this flight as it was making its inaugural flight in. I don't believe it did a water cannon salute because I didn't see it like stop for any water cannon salute or anything. And yeah, but it was still really cool to track it. Flight radar as it made its first flight in. Of course, it did the Instagram post and everything. If you saw that, you can follow my Instagram, MSP Aviation Neo, blah, 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 blah. I don't want to do too much promotion for myself. I want to focus on this beauty right here. So yeah, this one is just taxiing in, parked into the Sea Concourse, which we will be getting into next. But yeah, good to see Transavia here. I believe it's 3 weekly flights that Transavia is going to be operating. I don't remember the exact amount. It's either like 2 or 3 weekly. It's not daily service. Of course, Air Baltic covers Amsterdam, but I guess it was in enough demand that they brought in Transavia. KLM did used to fly to Riga, and they left a while ago. I don't remember when they left. I didn't really track Riga flights all that much back in the day, but I want to do this project, so I've been kind of paying more attention to that now. But yeah, so KLM, they did used to fly here, but now with Transavia, I guess this is kind of their replacement. So they replaced it with the budget airline, of course, but still really cool to get this new airline in here. Very excited to feature this one in future airport updates. And I'm moving to the Sea Concourse. Once again, this is absolutely packed. It wasn't when I was there. It was most of the aircraft were parked in the B concourse, but on these last 2 airport updates, these first 2 airport updates, I should say, for Riga, it's been just full of the C concourse. So we have 4 aircraft here in today's update, which is absolutely insane. We had 3 in the last one. We have 4 this time. And it seemed like really empty when I was there. They were all at the B concourse, but so far we've only had like a combined like 3 aircraft at the B concourse in the first 2 updates. And we've had a combined 7 in the C concourse, so that's just absolutely insane. So we'll begin with the Lufthansa A320 right here. And this is in the old livery. It came in from Frankfurt, and it will be heading back out there. Behind this one, we have the Air Baltic A220-300. This one is in their older-ish livery. It's still operated today, but it is technically the older livery. This one came in from Vienna, and it will be heading out to Tampere. The airport code is TMP. I'm actually not sure where that is. Looks like it is in Finland, so I'm not sure how to pronounce that, but really cool right there. Yeah, since Air Baltic is like the main airline in the Baltic region, they do have a lot of interesting destinations. That one is one of them. Like, I guess you wouldn't expect an airline of Air Baltic size. They are growing. They're up to 40 aircraft plus now, I believe. But yeah, they're still a relatively small airline. But yeah, Tampere, an interesting destination right there. This one is just boarding up. We'll be heading out to there. The bags are getting loaded up there on the other side of the aircraft. Yeah, the actual aircraft was in the new livery, which you will see here in just a moment. But I only have one of those models, and then so I just had to include this one in here. So there are none other that were applicable to this livery in this airport update. And here we have our final two aircraft here. We'll begin on the bottom of your screen. This is the new livery version of the Air Baltic Airbus A220, by the way. It just has the green line on the tail. It just keeps on going down through the fuselage. That's really the only difference. This was introduced back in like 2019 or something. But it's pretty much just the same livery as the other one. It's just that minor difference. But this actual aircraft, we'll pan over here. This is in the 100th Airbus A220 livery. You can kind of see it there below the Air Baltic titles on the port side of the aircraft. That's pretty cool. Yeah, that's the actual aircraft that operated this flight. So this one came in from Munich, and it'll be heading out to Vilnius in Lithuania. Behind that one, we have the Ryanair 737-800. This one came in from Manchester, and it'll be heading out to Beauvais, Paris Beauvais. It's basically the budget airline airport for Paris, because it's cheaper to fly there, basically. Yeah, so Charles de Gaulle can get kind of expensive, so Ryanair just flies to Beauvais instead. And so yeah, that's what that guy's doing right there. So pretty interesting. Ryanair and Air Baltic are starting their summer seasonal flights, so that means we're going to get more aircraft in here. Air Baltic is leasing a ton of more aircraft from airlines like Carpetair. They brought back the A319 for Carpetair. They have a Nordica CRJ900, and we'll see if they add more. They have some like Eurowings aircraft or something. They're like all blank Eurowings aircraft, but those are pretty interesting. I don't know if I'm going to incorporate those in future airport updates or not, because I don't really have a model for any of them, unless like JC Wings releases a Nordica CRJ900 in 1/400 scale, which I would buy. That would be pretty cool. I would also buy their, if they release the 737 500 or 300 that they made for Air Baltic, that they made that in 200 scale. If they made that in 400 scale, I would buy that one as well. But we'll see if they do that. But for now, that is it for this Riga airport update, so hopefully you enjoyed it. Welcome, Transavia. Stay tuned for more airport updates for Riga, and I will see you tomorrow. As always, good night. Auf Wiedersehen.